بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome dear students. This is Miss Layla Al-Jihani. Inshallah today we will start our new book, Super Goal 6. Inshallah today we will start Unit 1 in our new book, inshallah, for this semester. Inshallah today we will cover two lessons, lesson 1 and 2, listen and discuss, and pair work, okay? Before we start, let's recall what we covered in our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we talked about, we covered the expansion units 4 to 6 from the old book, صح? We covered the chant along. It was about family, long distance relationship, and how do they communicate. And we answered questions and learned a new vocabulary related to long distance relationships and communications. Also, we covered the writing. We imagine that you are a student and you write an email to your family. Also, we covered the discussion. We talked about the topic together, and we did the project. You have some questions. You ask your your colleagues, your friends, these questions, and gather information and collect the data for your survey. Okay? For our lesson today, inshallah, our objective, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to what? Listen to a conversation. We will have a conversation, people walking around and having a conversation. And you will answer questions related to this conversation. Also, you will learn vocabulary related to houseware and appliances, tools. So we will have a lot of vocabulary we will learn today, and you will be able to ask and answer questions related to a garage sale, okay? طيب, I want you first to think about 3 things around the house you don't need, okay? Think of 3 things that you don't need anymore, okay? And you want to get rid of it because you don't need it, okay? What would you do with the things that you don't need? Imagine that you have some things you don't need. What would you do to it? Would you throw it away? Maybe, but it's in a good shape. It's working. Maybe your computer is working. The books, you can't throw books. They're very valuable. Maybe someone else will need it. So what would you do instead of throwing it away? You can give it to charity. Yeah, this is something good. You give it for people who need these things. But what if you need the money? You want to buy, for example, a new laptop. You want to buy a PS5. You want to buy something for you, okay? And your parents said, we will not give you any money. What would you do? You will look around your room and you will gather the things that you don't need, the old things, okay, like what I did here. These are things I don't need it, okay? But they are in a good shape. Someone else can use it. So what will you do? Will you sell it? This is one idea. And if you can look at your books, page 2 and 3, okay? Open your books. You can see people walking around, looking at things, some old things, and they want to buy it. They think, okay, this book is in a good shape. I want to buy this book. How much will it be? How much can I buy it for? I will tell you 10 riyal, for example, and you will buy it, okay? I have here some things. I have a pot. I have some tools. These are some tools. I have a hammer, a screwdriver. I gathered here also. I have my old laptop in front of me. I have some cups. These are, we call it kitchenware. I have some spoons, some knives, some forks here and cups, some old books. These are things I don't need. Some old clothes, but they are in a good shape. Someone else can wear it. Okay? So all of these things, I don't need it, but I need the money. I want to buy something new. What would I do? I will hold the garage sale. خلاص? Inshallah, also in our project, inshallah, in this unit, I will show you how to make an announcement. You have to make an announcement telling people where is the garage sale, where will it be, and when will you hold it, the time, so people can come and ask you questions about the things in front of you. How much is this? I will tell you for 50 riyal. You will say, la, I want it cheaper. It's expensive. You bargain, okay? This is what we can see here. Also, you see similar things, similar pictures in your book. You have a house. In front of the house, you have many things. You have a group of clothes. You have some furniture, and you have people around. You have some sport appliances, some old phones, printers. So the garage sale, you can sell anything. Basically, in your garage sale, you can sell anything. You think it's good, someone else can use it, you can sell it. خلاص? Okay? So I have these questions. You should answer it based on the pictures on page 2 and 3. Okay? You have to look at the pictures and answer these questions. The first question, how many people are looking at the things for sale? This is the first question. How many people are they? You have to count the people. How many? Maybe around 10 to 11. So you have to count it. I don't have my book in front of me. You have your books. So count the people and answer the question. Question 2, what kinds of tools do you see? What do they mean? What kind of tools? These, we call it tools. We have the hammer, screwdrivers. These are tools. You can use it to fix things. You can use it around the house to fix things, okay? So what kind of tools you can see in front of you? They're asking in front, related to the pictures. What things do you see for use outside the house? There are some things you can use it outside the house, not inside the house. What are they? Tell me, what are they? Okay, and write it down. What things do you see for a child? Things are related to child. Can children use tools? No. Can they use glass kitchenware? لا. They have their own colored kitchenware, and they have their own toys, their own games that you can see around in the pictures, okay? What appliances do you see? Appliances, they mean the printers, the phones, these things. We call it appliances. What kitchen things do you see? Kitchen things, what do they mean? Like, for example, a blender, knives, forks, pots, plates, okay? What travel items do you see? What are the things you can see in around the pictures? It's related to traveling. Like, for example, a suitcase, things related to traveling, maybe related to camping also. You can use when you are traveling. What sports equipments do you see? Sometimes you can see things related to sports, like footballs and ropes and the things people use, and weightlifting, the weights for weightlifting. These things, they use it for sport. Can you see these things in front of you? Look at these questions and answer it based on the pictures in front of you, page 2 and 3. Okay? Discuss it with your friend. Ask each other the questions and try to find out the answers together. Okay? Now let's see the answers. For the first question, we have 11 people. Sorry, we have 11 people looking around the garage sale. What kind of tools do you see? You see a saw, hammer, screwdriver, and pliers. These are the things you can see in front of you in the pictures. What things do you see for use outside the house? If you notice, I think in picture in page 3, at the corner, bottom corner, you can see numbers and names of things. Look at the numbers. Like, for example, if you look at the hammer, you see number 13, for example, and you see the name of the tool. You see numbers and the names of the tools on the list there. You can use it to answer these questions. So question 3, you see lawn mower, hose, ladder, garbage can? What things do you see for a child? Teddy bear and toys. What appliances? Vacuum cleaner and fan. What kitchen things do you see? Pot, frying pan, knives, forks, spoons, plates, teapot, cups, and saucers. What travel items do you see? A luggage or a suitcase. These are the things we use for traveling. What sport equipments? We see a bicycle, a tennis racket, and balls for basketball, or for basketball and football. So these are the things we gathered all these information from the pictures 2 and 3. Okay? Now we have these questions in front of you, and also you can see it in your books. Do you have garage sales in your country? Do you think we have this type of places where you can sell your old things, garage sales? It doesn't have to be always garage sales. I think we have some places where you can sell your old things and buy some old good things in good condition. صح? We have it around our country. But would you, after this class, think about having a garage sale to buy something new? You can ask your family members, you can tell them the date, when are you having your garage sale, and what time are you going to have it, and where you're going to have it, and they can come around and buy things from you, okay? What do you do with the things that you don't want or need anymore? We talked about that question before. So if you have something you don't want and you don't need, what would you do with it? We said we can sell it, we can give it to people who are in need, and maybe you can give it to your sister or your brother. You don't need it, you can give it to your little sister or little brother, okay? And for the comprehension questions, we have these questions. We will answer it after we listen to the conversation. We have on picture 2 and 3, page 2 and 3, we see a lot of conversations. We will cover these conversations. While we are listening to these conversations, you have to answer these questions, okay? Question 1, Andrew doesn't have a brother, does he? How would you know? From the conversation. We have to read the conversation together, okay? Question 2, John Smith is organizing a garage sale, isn't he? So this is another question. Who is the person who is organizing this garage sale? Who is he? What is his name? Is he John Smith or no? The lawnmower runs on electricity, doesn't it? This is another question. The elderly couple, that means the people, the old couple, need a new lamp, don't they? How would we know? From the pictures, from the conversation when we hear it together, okay? There aren't any plants for sale, are there? So you have to look around the pictures. Do you see any plants? The owner of the garage sale will sell it? Well, لا, there isn't, okay? So let's listen to the first conversation here. We have the first one. Hello, I'm John Smith, the owner. Great day for a garage sale, isn't it? No, I don't think so. Okay, this is the first conversation. From this conversation, it's related to one question. John Smith is organizing a garage sale, isn't he? Okay, this is the question. How would we know? We have to read these again. I'm John Smith, the owner. So, what would we say? Are we going to say yes or no? Yes. Yes, he is. He is the owner and the organizer of the garage sale. This is for the first conversation. The second conversation, we need a new lamp, don't we? The old couple here. We need a new lamp, don't we? And they are sitting. They are standing in front of the lamp. Yes, we do. And this one is really pretty. Okay, this is the conversation they have. It's related to this question, question 4. The elderly couple need a new lamp, don't they? What did she say? Yes, they do. صح, we do. So we can say yes, they do. They need a new lamp. The third conversation, aren't you Andrew Barron? No, I'm Steve Barron. Andrew is my twin brother. Okay, this is the other conversation. It's related to question number 1. Andrew doesn't have a brother, does he? From the conversation, does he have a brother? Yes, he does. He does have a brother. So yes, he does. This is the answer. For this conversation, this is an antique, isn't it? Yes, it is. When we say something is an antique, do I mean it's new? No. Antique, it's something very old and very beautiful, and you think it's worth money, so you say it's antique. Okay? This is how we use this word. Another conversation, this lawnmower runs on gas, doesn't it? No, it is electric and it has a remote control. You'll be able to sit and relax while it cuts the grass for you. So he asked, does it, the lawnmower, does it run on gas? He said, no, it's electric. Okay, what is the question related to it? We have this question, number 3. The lawnmower runs on electricity, doesn't it? So, yes, it does. Yes, it does. This question, it's not related to this conversation. This question, it's related to the pictures on your book. He's asking the 5th question, there aren't any plants for sale. Are there? So, no, there aren't. We can't see any plants for sale. These are the answers, all in all together. If you didn't have a chance to write it, please do it. And we have the list, as I told you. You can see on the pictures on page 2 and 3, you can see some things and you see the numbers. These are the names of the things. We have a ladder, and you can look for the ladder number 1, and you can see the picture of the ladder. You have a garbage can, hose, luggage, teapot, pot, plates, frying pan, cups, saucers, knives, fork, spoons, fan, vacuum cleaner, broom, saw, hammer, pliers, screwdriver, rocking chair, and teddy bear. These are the things in the list, and you can, if you don't know what's a teddy bear, you have to look for the number 22. This is the teddy bear, this is the picture, and you know what does these things called, okay? Now for the vocabulary, you have to list the things that you use for cooking, cleaning, and repairing. This is the question. So you have to divide the things. You have to divide your answer. You have to write the things related to cooking, things related to cleaning, and things related to repairing, okay? And look at the list. Do you remember this list we saw together? This list, you can use it to answer these questions. So for cooking, what do we use for cooking? We use knives, we use spoons, we use plates. So write it down, okay? And for cleaning, what do we use? We use a broom, excellent. We use a mop. Look at the things and write it down, okay? For repairing, what do we use? We use a hammer, we use a screwdriver, list the things, write it down, okay? Let's see the answers together. For cooking, we have pots and pans, teapot, plates, frying pan, cups, saucers, knives, forks, spoons. And for cleaning, broom, vacuum cleaner, and hose. Okay, this is what we found on the pictures on page 2 and 3. Repairing, you need a saw, hammer, pliers, screwdriver. These are the things you needed to repair, to fix things, okay? Now, for pair work, ask and answer about the things at the garage sale. Look at the pictures, the garage sale, and ask each other questions related to garage sale. One of you can be the owner of the garage sale, and the other one can be the one who's looking for something to buy. Like, for example, you can come here How much is these books? I will tell you it's 20 riyals. No, it's expensive. How much can I pay 15, for example? I would say, okay, it's a deal, okay? So you have to imagine that one of you is the owner of the garage sale and the other one is the customer, okay? Here they provided some examples. The lamp is a bargain, isn't it? What does a bargain mean? Like, for example, if I tell you this laptop, it's working, Toshiba, it's nice condition, clean use, I can sell it for you for 50 riyal. Do you think it's a good bargain or do you think it's expensive? I think it's a good bargain. It's very cheap. This is what do we mean when we say bargain. I can tell you can buy this book for 1 riyal. It's a bargain, okay? So this is the question. The lamp is a bargain, isn't it? And the other one, yes, it is. Those cups are cute, aren't they? Okay? Yes, they are. You can say, if you look at toy and lawnmower, you can say the toy cute, and you can say the lawnmower is useful. How can we form a question? Similar to these here, similar to these questions. How can we form questions like these? We can say, think about it, these toys are cute, aren't they? Okay, this is a question. The answer, yes, they are, no, they aren't, okay? It's your opinion. And what about lawnmower and useful? We can say, the lawnmower is useful, isn't it? Yes, it is. And for the toys are cute, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, for your homework, I want you to open, to do page 89 as a homework. And if we want to recall what we covered today, we covered many vocabulary related to things around our house, صح? So we covered a lot of vocabulary questions and we heard the conversation and we answered questions related to this conversation. And also we ask and answer questions imagining that we are in a garage sale and we are buying things from each other, okay? That's it for today, inshallah. Thank you for listening and inshallah I will see you next class.